Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Lifehack. So I don't know anybody in it, but it's about these group of hackers or pranksters who like do pranks online, and they decide to target a billionaire's daughter on social media and steal their cryptocurrency. I don't know much about it. That's all I know. 6.1 on IMDb. Less than 1,000 people rated it so far. It just came out today. And did I say I don't know anybody in it? I don't know anybody in it. And and I think it's got that computer view. You know what I mean? Everything's done like through the screen. There's other movies like that. That kind of works sometimes, so we'll see. Stick around, I'll let you know what I think. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Lifehack. And you know, I don't know what all to say about it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good short film. It depends on if you like this point of view. You know what I mean? The POV of looking at a computer screen. It's not been, it's been done many times now. A lot of good movies are just from a computer screen. So if you can get through that, and I'm glad they don't make it too long because I think that we get old, but I think they do a good job of keeping you entertained while limiting your viewing pleasure. I don't know anybody in it. I don't know if I already said that, but one of the things that I like most about it was like how real they made it. I think what they do is they show you like all these different things that people use to hack that we all know about. People disguising a voice or somebody, taking over your computer screen and then telling you, okay, now you just got to give me your credit card number and I'll give you that back. Like the different things that they show, make it more believable. I do believe that there's other pieces of this. Like if you're going to go in and break and steal somebody's cryptocurrency, I think they speed up some of the things and they just kind of gloss over it. So you don't know really how they do it. And there is like breaking into buildings and stuff like that. So that happens. So it's not all just on the cloud. Some of it's physical. But other than that, I think there are pieces of this, if not all of it that seems really possible that people can do this. People can, hack anything. It's passwords, all that stuff. And so, this movie's about four friends who kind of meet. I think two friends are childhood friends, and then they move apart, but they meet other people online. So there's four of them, and they come together. And what they're doing originally is taking down bad hackers who are doing that thing where they're taking over your computer and asking for a credit card, and they're exposing them, which I've seen before people do. But then they get to the point of like, hey, maybe we can do this, and help our buddy go to college. And then it spirals out of control. They mess with the wrong people and they get involved a little bit to mess with the wrong girl. But, it's kind of fun to watch, I think. I don't know how much is believable. In the end, like I think that, so spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, not going to ruin the ending, but you know what I mean? You would think by the actions that they take at the end of this movie, at least the one guy, that's going to come back at some point. You know what I mean? Like I get it. Cryptocurrency is not traceable per se, if you will. But if you cash out your cryptocurrency, you know what I mean, and make purchases and deposit it and stuff like that, it's going to be a red flag. So people who could be potentially involved in a crime of stealing money and they later get money, I don't know. But maybe if somebody doesn't press charges, that's how they get out of that scot-free. I didn't want to spoil the ending, but you'll understand what I mean if you watch this movie. But again, it's all about it keeps you entertained, and there are parts of it where it's like very edge of your seat, and like almost like a horror movie because it's in the first person. You know how sometimes found footage stuff like that. It's not like that kind of scary, but it does get to that point where it's like, oh my gosh, somebody's behind that door. You know what I mean? Like, or somebody's coming in, look out, like that kind of thing. So, so there you go. That's what I got. I was hoping more for the romance to butt a little bit farther. I don't know why, but not that that's necessary. And I don't know if I read that this was based on a true story. Probably not. I should have looked it up. I don't know. If you knew it was based on a true story, let me know. But there you go. That's what I got. Lifehack. Check it out. Not many people have, and see if you enjoy it. Hour and 30 minutes long. Again, it's not an Oscar-worthy film, but it's enough to entertain you. All right, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.